Hello everyone, this is Ibrahim and you are watching Time with Your Life Coach, a place to be to create the life you desire, a place to be to change yourself and change your life. Because we believe that if you change who you are, where you are will change. If you want to change where you are, then you need to change who you are. If you remain the same, nothing will really change for you. You can change anybody. My mom is the same, my father is the same, the country is the same, my friends, and I am not the same. I cannot change you, but I can change me. The hardest to do is to change somebody. Don't try to change people. For the last 15 years, those you are trying to change, have they changed? Change yourself and leave it. It's very important. I just gave some money for them to do some tailor work for me. The tailor was having problem. Can I change him? But I can't change. So what do? I went and changed, picked my money and get a different tailor. He sold the thing for me. So that's it. You can't change people, but you can change yourself. And today, our episode is an episode that will really help you change yourself. Our topic today is 5 important strategies to follow when you are broke. Are you a young entrepreneur who are putting a lot effort, but the family doesn't support, friends are not supporting, spouse are not supporting, things are very hard on you, you are working hard but things are not just clicking, you are broke, it's not as if you are lazy, it's just that you don't understand. Well, this episode is for you. 5 strategies to follow when you are broke. The first one is when you are broke, do not lie. Please do not lie. Mostly when we are broke, we try to, it shall be well, it will be okay, and then we continue that same spending behavior. Look, if you don't face the reality, you can't fix the reality. Do not lie. Be honest with yourself, understand the condition you are, and then work on it. If you don't accept it, you can't fix it. So do not lie. It's very important. It's very important. Now the second thing is to take immediate action. As soon as you realize you are broke, go through your list of expenses and cut down every expenses you don't need. Don't worry, you can add it later when you are financially strong back. You see, we have 4 stages in every human life. We have a survival stage, we have a security stage, we have success stage, and we have significant stage. You see, at the survival stage, you are trying to survive. Your needs, you depend on people. Your mom, your dad, your friends, you depend on them. Very sadly, you can't do things on your own. You depend on people. You are trying to survive. At this stage, don't try to please people. Don't try to impress people. Don't try to look rich. Don't try to involve in some unnecessary debt. It will hurt you when you are trying to survive. Because you cannot live until you survive. If you are not able to survive, how can you live? So understand the area you are now. Understand which stage you are. If you are the survivor, be at the survivor. The worst thing you can do is trying to be what you are not. I see people who are at the survivor stage, but they are trying to be as a success stage. It will end up behind you. You can't deceive anybody. You are not really deceiving anybody, you are deceiving yourself. So understand the stage you are. After the survivor stage, you go to the security stage. Now you can take care of your needs. You don't want anybody to tell you what to do. That is where you now live from your father's house. Go and rent your own. That is where now it's about ownership. I want to own my own thing. I want to be this. I don't want to depend on anybody. That's the security stage. Now after security, you get to the success stage. That is where now you can buy luxury. You can afford anything you want. You can do whatever you want. Now after that, you can now go to significant stage. That is where it's no more about you, it's about helping others. At the success stage, some people can have 15 cars, 14 ladies, you are at the success stage, you want to prove it. But when you get to the significant stage, it's about the society, it's about the orphanage, it's about the old people. So understand each stage and what you are supposed to develop character. The fact that you are in a particular stage doesn't mean you remain there. So don't try to be what you are not. Is very important. So take immediate action. As soon as you realize that things are not working up, you have to fix it. And understand that don't try to look nice and you are going nowhere. And don't try to impress any lady. Look, don't try and go and borrow a car and date a lady. At the end of the day, she's going to realize it and you will lose that lady. And if you're a lady, don't try and go and put some fake breast and win a guy. At the end of the day, he'll realize it and it's not sustainable. Don't begin your relationship with lies. One of the biggest challenge we have now in terms of relationship is we begin our relationship with lies, either from the woman or from the guy. A woman who truly loves you wants you to be you. A man who truly loves you wants you to be you. If he doesn't like your breast, your fake, is it your fake breast? The natural breast God gives, if he doesn't like it, is it the fake one he will like? You see, you just have to understand who you are. Women who truly loves you want you to be honest. Be you. Don't try to put yourself unnecessary, because that lie you are doing, at the end of the day, women are very inquisitive. She realizes it. And once you realize it, the marriage is not sustained. The easiest thing to do is to get married. The hardest is how to sustain the marriage. And if you start it with lies, that's the foundation. I'm sorry. You're going to have case and breakup, and the case will become nuisance to the society. So make sure that you begin with truth. Be honest with yourself. It's very important. The third thing to do when you are broke is you need to humble yourself and ask for help. I've seen a lot of guys who tell me, in fact, it's one of my brothers. He told me, I told him, look, why are you suffering so much when you have uncles who could assist you? I don't mind them. They are waiting for me to ask. And you know me, I'd rather die than ask. You see, most of you are suffering because of ego problem. You've already concluded that if I ask the guy, he won't give me. How do you know that? What if he gives you? You see, we have to be careful with ego. Most people are suffering because of that. Now, I have, there's a movie I watched that helped me solve the problem of asking. There's this old man, he has a son, and the boy wanted to make it to the school team. But the boy was afraid, what if they didn't get me? So he asked the boy, always you've been training here. Why don't you go into the school team? Just train. And the boy said, but what if they didn't accept me? Look at the answer he gave him. Now, are you already in that team? He said no. Now, so if they don't accept you, what have you lost? Let me tell you something. Maybe there's a lady you truly love, but you are scared if you go and ask her, she will not accept you. My question is that if you go and ask a lady out and she said no, was she already out with you? What have you lost? But here's the issue. If you don't ask, you'll never get it. But when you ask, it's 50-50. You can either get it or you remain who you are. As a professional teacher, anytime it's time, the school is time for them to seek for election, I go to give seminars, motivational seminars. And one of the things I say is that, why don't you apply for senior prophet or general prophet? What if I don't get it? I say, are you already a senior prophet? No. So if you apply, you don't get, have you lost? You see, the mind has a way of tricking us. Look, stop stopping it. I've done it. No. The question is, are you already that? Are you already? No. So if you've not had it, so what have you lost? You break even. So I know a guy, I told him, look, you seem to love that lady. Go and try. He said, oh, what if she didn't accept? I said, are you already having her? I said, go and try. Fortunately, he went and tried. He won the lady. Last year, they got married. He married her. Most of you are losing your spouses because you've already concluded she won't accept it. How do you know that? If she doesn't accept you, are you already having her? What have you lost? Go in. There's really nothing wrong with it. Just giving your all. Whether she accepts or not, that's up to God. The fourth one is you need to start to save. In fact, one of the reasons why you are broke is because you don't save. Hey, my money is not enough. Right now I'm taking this. What? You are joking. If you cannot save 10 cedi when you have 100 cedi, if you get 1000 cedi, you cannot save 100 cedi because you are the same person with 100 cedi, the same person with 1000. It's a habit. I remember when I was at the college, I said, oh, things are hard. When I start taking allowance, then allowance started coming. I think by then it was 400 plus. I said, when I start taking allowance, when the allowance comes, I said, no, it's not enough. Yeah, I can't save. So okay, when I start taking salary, when I completed college, and when they start taking me start giving me the salary, I realized that still I couldn't save. Things were hard. I said, no, the way when your income increase, your expenses also increase. When your income increase, your expense. I didn't know unless you protest. You have to. When your income increase, you have to maintain your expenses for some time. Then the income increase again. Then you raise it. But if you starting to some people, the income increase, then the expenses will increase more than that. So they are living in deficit. They are living in debt. Don't do that. I said, well, when I start taking my when I completed my university, start taking huge salary, things will make it. After my university, I started taking the increment salary, and trust me, things are hard. And when I was at the university, those with masters, they are complaining. Even those with PhD are complaining. Your problem is not the money. Your problem is your expenses. You keep on increasing your expenses, and if you continue to increase your expenses, you always be broke. You always be. Normally, what happens is that, according to Brian Tracy, when we are young, anytime they gives you money, you run to go and buy toffee or candy. So when they ask you to save the money, what it means is there's no candy, no toffee. So it's like a punishment. So when you grow up and you get money and somebody says save is like a punishment. It's like no candy, no toffee. That blue jeans, no that blue jeans. I need that shirt, no that shirt. So look, you are not saving to spend, you are saving to invest. There's a guy who came to my shop and asked me, Mr. Yunus, how much is this slipper? I said it's 14 cedi. He gave me the money. The money was filled with coins. I said, where did you get this money? He said, he and the mother was passing and he saw the slipper. He loves it. He told the mother he needed it, and the mother said she doesn't have it. So what he did was that anytime the mother gives him chop money, he will save some. And today the money get to this amount. He came to give it to me. And actually, when he told me that, I felt pity for him. I told him I'm going to teach him something. And that day was Eid al-Fitr. It was Salah day. So I asked him, among your colleagues, when they get their money from Barakah Salah, from their uncles, aunties, mothers, father, what do they do with their money? He said they buy toffee, they buy yogurt, they buy Tampico, they buy so many things. They buy balloon, they buy chewing gum, they buy those things. I said, good. I know you love the slipper. I want you to use this 14 cedi. Go and buy toffee and come. So I showed him the shop. He said, I want the slipper. I said, I know. You suffered and saved this money to spend it on liability. That is how they taught us. But I'm going to change it for you. I said, use the 14 cedi. Forget about the slipper for now. Go and buy the toffee and come. Actually, he listened to me. He went and bought the toffee and came. I said, go and sell to your friends. He went and sold to his friends. When he came back, he had 30 cedi. I took all the 30 cedi. I removed the slipper and I added 16 cedi on top and gave to him. He was shocked. I came with 14 cedi to buy a slipper. I'm going with a slipper with 16 cedi. Most of us, when we get money, we're like slaves. That blue jeans, that blue pants, that blue shirt. You are not saving to spend, you are saving to invest. That's the secret. That's the secret. Save to invest, multiply the money. That's the secret. If you are saving to spend, it won't help you. One of my mentors called Clement Stone that if you cannot save, there's no seed of greatness in you. If you cannot save, you have no future. That's the truth. That's what the Bible says. The wise man saves for the future, but the foolish man spends whatever he gets. So you need to save. Now, the fifth point to do when you are broke is retool. You need to retool. Work on yourself. Work on your mindset. What are your financial habits? Are you a spender? Are you a saver? Are you an investor? Are you not an investor? Where are your money going? Record where your money is going. Record it. Know where your money is going. Because money goes to people who cared for it. If you don't care for your money, money will not come to you. Money loves to be with those who cared for it. It's just like a girlfriend. If you tell your girlfriend, I don't really love you, I don't really love you, do you think she'll be with you? You need to love, you need to, people said, you need to take good care of it. It's very important. You need to ask yourself, what new skills do I have to develop to change my condition? Work on your mindset. What are you thinking? Do you think scarcity mindset or abundance mindset? So you need to work on your mindset. Secondly, you need to work on your habits. What are your financial habits? Are you a saver or a spender? Are you an investor or not investor? Do you take charge of your life? Do you record what you spend? Do you know what you spend your money on? For the past 1 month, 2 months, 3 months, can you know exactly where your money is going? If you cannot take good care of your money, how do you expect money to come to you? Money is always attracted to those who tender it. Whatever gets attention gets results. So you need to give attention to your finances. So what are the relationships that are affecting your finances? Is it a particular woman when you are with, she makes you become irresponsible with your finances? Is it a particular guy when you are with, that makes you to become irresponsible with your finances? Find out the people when you are with, they make you spend money like hell, and at the end of the day you regret. Change them. You cannot change them, but you can change yourself. Change them. Or you can even minimize it. Minimize the time you are with them. If you always spend 1 hour with them, reduce it to 5 minutes. If you are spending 1,000 cedi on them, reduce it. So you just have to take control of your finances. It is very important. They asked my mentor, how do you earn above average income? He said, become above average person. It is all the things you've attracted to you by the person you've become. What kind of person have you become? You need to work on that. It's very important. So on this note, I would like to summarize. Is first of all, you need to, what to do when you are broke, do not lie. Nobody's on you. Don't try to impress anybody. Understand where you are and do not lie. Secondly, you need to take immediate action. It's very important. Cut down all things that are not necessary and focus on your needs. Don't worry. Your condition will not remain the same. It will change. And when it changes, you can add up everything. But right now, you are the survivor stage. Take good care of that. The third is humble yourself and ask for help. Don't let your ego destroy your future. Humble yourself and ask for help. And don't say, what if I don't get? What if you get? Already has the person given you the money. So if you don't get it, what have you lost? Take care of that. And please learn to save. It's hard, but you are not saving to spend. You are saving to invest, to multiply. It's very important. And the last one is ritual. Work on yourself, your mindset, your habit, your character, and your relationship. On this note, I would like to do what I'm well known by. Status in the world is not defined by what work you do, but by how well you do it. It doesn't matter what you do. Whatever you do, give it your all, and everybody around you shall benefit from it. And remember, be givers in life. Don't wait for people to show you love. Give love first. And I would like to give thanks to my manager, Mr. Ibrahim. I would like to give thanks to my deputy manager, OJ. I would like to give thanks to secretary and makeup artist, Madam Jessica. I would like to give thanks to my production assistants, Ekene, Selom, and Exhibits. And I would like to give thanks to the director, Joe Gamale. I would like to give thanks to myself, God, and my cherished audience, listeners, and viewers. Stay updated. Every week I'll upload different videos that will help you change yourself and change your life. And remember what Prophet said, La yu'minu ahadukum hatta yuhibbal ahihi ma yuhibbal nafsihi. None of you is truly a believer until you wish for your brother what you wish for yourself. I myself and the entire crew wish ourselves the best and wish you the best. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you.